everybody. Huh?
Sorry.
What happened?
They hit me up about my Wi-Fi.
What's going on,
They hit me.
everybody? Huh?
Sorry.
What happened?
They hit me up about my Wi-Fi. The people I told you I complained about at the job. They sent me an email today. They're like, Rick, we said that you had issues with the Wi-Fi. They're like, can you please elaborate on exactly what the issue was? And I had to explain to them.
And what they say after?
I think that they're gonna look into it because they want to know if it's actually the boss that's having an issue.
Well, what a way to kick off the show. Rick is having internet. Well, had internet connection. So here we go. Welcome back to another episode of Keepin It Real with your hosts Gerald and Rick. And this is how we started. Rick had internet issues. We are recording always right now a little late as our normal scheduling time because he's still in school. He's was in school. He got kicked out. No, I'm playing. He finished.
What the hell? That's crazy.
he finished his finals, so now we might be back on our normal scheduling. And he had internet issues, but luckily he took the finals and got a good grade on one. And now waiting on the other one, or got on two. So you're good now.
No, I took 3, so I need one more class.
There you go. We got one more. But so we're gonna get through his podcast, through his episode, and Rick is gonna get through maybe the last final he's waiting on. Let's just get into it. Let's jump into the NBA playoffs first, because today's a playoffs episode. We got the Western Conference, Thunder and Mavs. Series is tied 1-1. I thought that the Thunder were gonna completely outmatch them game 2, but Dallas came out looking way better than they did game 1.
I should have bet.
What was the key difference, you think?
Well, then I look at it end with 30+ points, I think. But anyways, it's because you hear all the noise, and the Mavs are that team that they'll have an off game, but they make proper adjustments, and you see that they all were making adjustments. Because I think only Luka went off in that game. Oh, and fucking PJ Washington. Really?
Yeah, I don't.
This dude had 29 points, I think I want to say. I think he had 29 points, and when I saw that, I'm like 29 because not even Kyrie put those numbers yesterday.
I mean,
I thought it was gonna be more like OKC wins 2 games, Dallas wins their games, and I think it was gonna be whoever loses their first game at home that has it. Because Dallas at home, they're good. They're not not beatable, but something about just having Luka go off, and then if Luka doesn't have a good game, you can have Kyrie go off because Kyrie still hasn't gone off, so you gotta wait for that. And the Thunders are young; they're a young team, so. Look, Luka ended with 29 and PJ Washington 29. Kyrie only had 9 points.
Yeah, I mean he's not scoring as much, except that one game that in last series that he went off towards the end when they did
Shea yesterday.
Yeah,
it was just him, and then the dude I bet, which is Williams, who put 20. But nobody else. You didn't see Chet do much.
Well, Chet had a highlight. Seen his highlight?
No, I didn't see it.
His one catch, the football, he caught it like he was catching a football, turned around and hit a 3. I think to end the quarter or half or something like that. You haven't seen it?
No, but he ended with 11 points. Who cares? What the hell?
I said he has a highlight. I didn't say anything else. Highlights matter.
No, it doesn't. Does it really?
I just mentioned it.
In a losing game, do you care what the highlight is?
Well, it's not my team, so I care about the highlight.
Exactly. If it's your team, you're a player, you're like, oh, bro, I had the best highlight. Bro, you fucking lost.
Now they go back to Dallas. Who knows? I mean, Dallas could take advantage of it, and basically, if Luka's not even healthy. He's still injured and playing, dropping the numbers he is. And the Thunder are young, but it doesn't seem like they lack experience. They're gonna try to basically just use the fast pace to wear down the Mavs. But if the Mavs, I feel like, can play their tempo, it can turn into an interesting series, and they could probably take game 3.
I think it's gonna go to 6 or 7 games, regardless. I never thought it was gonna be a 4 or 5 game series. I think it'll go 6 or 7, and I think the Mavs still can pull it off for the win.
Yeah,
I like the Mavs a lot. Luka in the players is always solid, even though he's hurt, but he'll do something. Kyrie still, like I said, Curry still hasn't had his game, so that's usually when he has his game. Usually, that's another W. And they both still have had their game together, so that's another W right there.
Yeah.
we need more people to help out Shea. We want to actually have a shot at this
Well,
because
now
now
we're
they're behind the eight ball.
yeah. Now that we're on the like real quick before we move on to the next game, the shade topic. Do you think he got robbed for MVP?
I don't think so. I know they want to give it a Joker regardless.
But I mean, I feel like Shea, that team was dead last year, and they ended up in the number one seed, and he's a big part of that team. So it's like
Yes, but what are Shea's numbers?
Shea's. I can't remember his numbers. I don't know how
Because
much he. I think he averaged around 30 or
I don't think
29.
I don't think MVP is gonna go to the player who brought their team up to first place. They usually go with either the player
The
who
stats.
has the most,
Yeah, I know,
yeah,
but I don't know.
or has the most overall impact of the game. And you take Joker out of the game, they're nothing without
Brunson.
that team.
You take Brunson out the game. He's
I
finished top
mean,
5. But apparently, I still heard no matter what, he's not gonna do like first NBA team. Just like Jason Tatum. Apparently, he's not gonna go first NBA either. And
Tatum is
so,
ass.
let's jump into the second game in the West, which is they're playing right now. The Timberwolves and the Nuggets. The Nuggets actually leading at the end of the first, 28-19 in Minnesota, in your
The
hometown.
Nuggets are winning 28-19?
Yeah.
What the hell? I haven't been watching the game.
What are you doing?
28-20.
Oh, okay. I haven't updated. I'm sorry. 2020.
I didn't even know they were leading.
Huh?
I didn't even know they were leading.
Yeah, I mean, I expected this though. There was no way that if people thought that the Timberwolves was gonna just run over the Nuggets, it was gonna happen.
You expected what? The game hasn't ended.
No, but the Nuggets, the first 2 games, the Nuggets didn't come out like this. They come out playing better.
They tried to come out like
that. They tried, but it wasn't successful.
It's not. It's still gonna end up with a loss. They're still gonna lose the game.
Today,
the Nuggets have nobody else on that team that's actually gonna help them out. Murray's a bust. He's MIA. All he does is complain and whine and bitch. And then you got Joker who has to lead the team. Who else is gonna really carry that team? There's nobody. The Wolves are two talented and well-rounded teams that can actually easily defeat the Nuggets, and they are gonna beat them.
No, serious wise, yes.
No, beat them today.
Nah, I don't see the Nuggets going down 3-0. There's no way.
I don't get why everybody's so much hype about the Nuggets.
It's not the hype. It's just they're still a decent team. You act like these guys are bums regardless. Like,
yeah, but they don't have. If you stop Joker, because the Wolves are built to stop the Nuggets. They're just built.
Well, I mean,
especially because people say the GM.
I was gonna say the GM from the Nuggets went to the Timberwolves. So
yeah,
it's like
built like you have two big that can easily stop Joker. Murray doesn't do anything; he just keeps on bitching around. So you'll see the Nuggets go up, do all this, but then third, fourth quarter, you'll see the Wolves come back in and they'll win on one of those close type of games. That's exactly how it's gonna happen. You see them, they'll make it, and then boom.
We're gonna definitely talk about that. I want to see the ending, and I'm gonna ask you about this next time, because I really, like I said, I don't think they're gonna lose the whole entire matchup, but they're definitely gonna win today at least.
Today.
So I see at least go down 2-1, then probably 3-1, 4. It could be a 4-1. Game 5 over. Game 6 at most. I don't see a sweep. Is that what you saw coming from them? A sweep?
I don't know if I saw a sweep. I thought Denver's gonna win one game at home, and I thought Wolves was gonna cover here at home.
And since
I thought it was gonna be like in 5, max 6. But
so we're in the same. So regardless, what I just said.
Yeah, but that was pre like the series started. I didn't know the Wolves would go in there just take 2 right away from home.
But
that's what I'm saying, and that's why I have the Wolves staying at home. So right now, I see if they win Game 4 somehow, they're not winning today. But they win Game 4, then they go back home. I think the Wolves will end them over there. It's either 4 or 5 games. That's exactly where we're gonna end.
You know what I sense here? A little bias, just because you're for this. So I feel like there's people out like behind the camera. It's like, hey, listen, man, say anything bad about Minnesota, and you're out of here. So you're no, Minnesota is great.
It's because people don't realize that they're very well-rounded team, so they're a small market.
So there you go. That word again. I'm sick and tired of that small worker shit. All right, that's enough.
Small market.
Yeah, but If they're so small market, why don't you go to the game? Why these fucking tickets are getting
Yeah,
charged like
because why
MSG?
get expensive?
Exactly, they're
But the Wolves
good.
are a small market, so people don't see them. It's like when people think about OKC, people don't really think OKC is a big hype. People don't think the Wolves are the big hype. They think Nuggets are like the Jokers there, but they don't realize like people
I
who
mean,
don't know anything now they're understanding like, oh, Ant is really Ant. Now you
but
got Towns, then you got Rudy
yeah, but
Gobert.
Denver was always like at least a known area.
But
When
that's because
Carmelo was there, and
they have a superstar. Like why do
yeah,
people know the Wolves? Only because when they have superstars, but nobody knows like the Wolves
Kevin
now like
Garnett.
a well rounded team though. I'm saying like you take out a fucking superstar. No one
Okay,
fucking say superstar. You take out a superstar, nobody cares about the market. People are like, oh, this person plays here. That's it. That team is ass, but they got a great, and he's gonna leave.
okay.
And then nobody knows the Wolves that it's not just one. Now it's like literally the whole team,
No, they all
and
play
they're trying
good.
to
Yeah,
leave.
I mean,
But that's
yeah.
like, so people expect Joker to do everything, which he's not going to do everything. So if nobody else steps up in his team, which they're not, because Murray's still bitching, then it's not going to do it. It's going to be you have to be Porter. It's going to be Pope, and I don't
Kendall.
see it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think they're gonna win today. They're gonna lose the matchup, but they're gonna win today. That's all I said. Nobody's arguing that they're gonna win the whole thing. I don't see them. Um, and now let's jump into the Eastern Conference. I didn't see the Cavs beating the Celtics at all. I thought that was gonna be a clean sweep by Boston.
That's why I hate Celtics and I hate everybody in that team. They're the Cavs is a team that you should easily be sweeping, easily with all that talent. But I'm tired of everybody saying, "Oh, the Celtics is now a different team." Even I said, it, "I'm like, there's a whole different team." But you see, season that comes playoffs, they're back to the same. And here comes another game, just like last series when the game two was given to the
Miami.
Mavs, and I mean to Miami. Now you
Mm.
got game two going to the Celtics. I mean to the Cavs. Like the Celtics, they just either they take time off, or I feel like they're not really in it because they don't think these teams are. I don't know what. But then once a team starts fighting back, that's when they panic mode and then they lose. So
So
I think they should still win the series. But if they face like, for example, like I think the Pacers will get swept or beat them. But I think like you guys, I think it'll be more of a competition. But I
like
still don't think.
because the
I think
physicality.
I still think the winner's gonna come out the West.
I mean, bro, we're down to 5 players. I mean, there's only so much we can do, but
Well, it's James' fault. Brooks actually. Yeah.
I know we'll get to that game in a bit. But the Cavs, I don't think they have Jared Allen playing still, so I
No, so
think it's all Mitchell, huh?
no, Mobley did good, and Garland did well.
Well, I expect Garden to do well. I mean, what I saw from him last year as the playoffs, I think it was just like legit, like his first like time jitters. Because this year around the playoffs, he's been playing better, which
Mhm.
is season wise, he was good last year. It was just in the playoffs he wasn't good for them, but
It
he
was
was so
Mobley's been a lot better.
so. I mean, but I feel like all year I feel like the Celtics are the team that like if they're scoring and they keep it going, they're good. Like they're gonna keep on scoring and put the gas on the pedal. But the moment they take it off and back up a little bit and try again, it's hard for them to like pick that pace back up. And that's where
Mhm.
teams catch up, or like in that case, like the Cavs basically just took advantage of them and you know won the game. But I don't I don't know. I mean, it has to be like a 4-1 series. Like I don't think going six, probably
We're
five.
going to six.
The Celtics and the Cavs.
They should have swept them. Cavs are not a good team. It's all Mitchell. You
That's
stop
exactly what it
Mitchell.
is. I mean, he scored a whole bunch of points, so
Look, the fucking Heat won a game. How the hell you let the Heat win a game when literally
with
they're one of the
nobody.
worst teams?
Yeah,
Exactly.
nobody. I mean, I don't know, but the Celtics do look good. I still like even if they make it to the final. Yeah, I don't see them winning anybody. As like I look at the 4 teams that are left, regardless of who comes out in the West, they're a better matchup. Like in
Mm-hmm.
every aspect, like player to player, or even physicality, or height, or whatever the case is, even fast paced. I mean, are they really gonna be able to keep up? Let's say with the Timberwolves have height and speed, and the Thunder have straight up speed. Like everything's a fast break for them, and they play defense.
Right. They have some
So
height.
yeah, so I mean, who knows? And then we're down to the Pacers and the Knicks. Tough one today. Tough one today. Um, what's his name again? That hit the basically game winning three in a way.
Newhart.
Yo, all game, nothing. He trash all game. Couldn't get the rebound, brick so many shots, couldn't get a layup, and time's ticking down. The shot clock, you have to just throw it up there, and I'm looking at the ball, and I'm like, it's gonna happen. It's like on that. All right, here
Everybody
we go.
knew it. I feel like everybody's game knew it was going to be like the dude who literally was couldn't catch a rebound, fouling, missing, getting bodied by Brunson, and then of course he shoots like not even like a 30 foot. It was like almost close to the half, and then it was like you're like of course he's gonna score. It's gonna be that type of little dumbass story that always happens.
It's one of
That
those.
cliche.
But I personally feel like the Knicks had the game and gave it away. Two main things for me was you got to make your free throws. Hart missed one, and Brunson missed another, and then two major rebounds, which is like in both against Philly and now we've been battling on the offensive rebounds. Like we've been winning, and the two major ones was in the last about 35 seconds. You let them win it, which gave them the extra possessions, and that's where one of the that was a buzzer beater basically came off
Yeah, but
the shot.
if you look about, I'd rather live with that because I don't think the
No,
Knicks. It was just a lucky shot. They didn't give them the game or lose them themselves. You got Maxey who pulled up between two defenders straight off a screen
yeah.
and just knocked out a three. And then you had Newhart who's like randomly just wants to
So
make his only shot of the game.
So the goal was get the ball out of Halliburton's hand, which is that's what you're supposed to do. He gave it up. Now you're gonna, you have to. It's like when they try to test like Josh Hart, let him shoot. I mean, if you make like Philly did that in the game
Mm-hmm.
closing to close the series, like it was like does not let Brunson win the
Oh, they
game.
might win.
Who
Murray has 13 points.
who's gonna win?
Nuggets now?
Oh, now they're gonna win. I told you. I told
Because of Murray. Now he must make shots.
I told you that they're not gonna 3-0 was not gonna happen.
It's still gonna happen.
No, it's not. Lie bet it. It's not gonna happen. So, but I don't know what's gonna happen on Sunday because on both teams, these players are injured everywhere, banged up, and Halliburton's limping around. He twisted his ankle on that one drive, and he's been limping ever since. We know he's coming in with back problems. Brunson,
That problem.
Brunson has no lift on his shot. He's barely scraping rim, and the free throw is basically an air ball. Like he can't lift that little spin move he does, which is basically a signature move. When he backs up off the spin, there's not enough on his lift no more to like get the ball. And now you got a taller defender, so now you need more of a lift to get the ball going. And he still knocked down shots and stuff like that. I mean, to be honest with you, this game probably would have been a blowout by the Pacers if it wasn't for Dante, the big ragu.
Went off today.
He had if we won the game was gonna be because of him, straight up. Like
why are you guys calling him ragu? Because he's Italian.
Huh? The ragu, the marinara sauce.
Yeah, but because he has red hair too.
Yeah, the big ragu.
Joe only has 5 points. Who the hell is scoring for them?
You said the other guys got to come through. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So now the other guys want to come through.
Oh, but yeah, I wanted them 3-0. 3-0 would have been great for the Knicks to go up. Tough game, but they all been like against the Pacers. See what Sunday happens. It'll be great to split, come back home with a 3-1 lead, and try to close it at home. We don't know how long OG's gonna be out. Now,
yeah, they didn't even say. I mean, but apparently he has a upper hamstring. So it was upper hamstring, right? Injury.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's upper, they said that's kind of like the least severe one. It was like I think it was like
lower or something. There's one of them, yeah. Or if you have a tear or something like that, then done. So I mean, who knows? Hopefully, we can get him back game 4, game 5. But I saw a different. I don't know if you saw it. Like when OG's on the floor, Dean Siakam, it's a different story than when one of like
exact
because they play together in Toronto and stuff like that. because the first two games he didn't do much at all. So and today against Achua, he was like cooking him. Like he had mashed.
Because Ochoa's not a good defender. I don't care. I'll just hack Siakam all game if I was them. Siakam sucks at the line. I have a better shot of him actually making 1 point. I'd rather take 1 than 2 points all the time.
Yeah, nah. I
That
mean,
means you go down 3 times instead of 6 points. You only get 3 points. Huge difference.
you also gotta attack him. He loves to jump with you no matter what. Like he's always gonna jump on a layup. So if you can get him in
Precious?
foul trouble early, huh?
Who, Precious?
No, not Precious.
His name is Precious, right?
Yeah, Precious the Chew.
That's crazy. That ain't like kid Precious.
Oh,
Isn't that a movie?
yeah.
Oh, isn't that like a bullying movie?
I don't know. I never watched it. I know there's a movie, but I never.
I just heard about it.
Yeah, no, I never watched it.
The Ape movie. It came out today.
Oh, Planet of the Apes. Yeah, but it's a different storyline.
It's not the same storyline.
So
I cried the first movie. I don't know if you ever saw the first one when they took the monkey away.
Oh, and they put him in the jungle thing and the cave.
Yeah, bro. I started tearing. I was like, he doesn't deserve that. Bro.
And then he wanted to. He every time he came, he's the one that played on the Green Goblin's son, or Harry or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, you taking me home in sign language?" And he was like, "No, I'm not." And I'm like, "Bro, take him out. Take him out. This guy's smart."
So sad.
And he got bullied in there.
But then you see, now everybody respects this guy.
Yeah, but apparently in this movie, he's not like Caesar's not involved no more. So I don't know.
There we go. That's that.
So I don't know what the.
That's Spanish.
That's crazy. I don't know what the storyline is. So
who the fuck is in it, son?
I don't know. I haven't read it. Like I just know that apparently like it wasn't gonna be based on like his legacy no more. It's something different.
Ape, you people. So what you talking?
No, they don't.
Yeah,
you sound like Gronk.
Even Gronk knows that not
Yo, that was a great. We'll talk about it as soon as we finish this. So, do you think the Knicks can split the series, or you think it's gonna go 2-2 back to New York?
I mean, I don't know because you guys are just like depleted now. So who knows? But I mean, you had Halliburton go off, and then they still made a close game.
Yeah.
The Pacers' issue is that they don't know how to play defense. That's the main thing.
That was all year. I mean, that's not who they are.
Exactly. They lost the game to the Bucks. It was literally just Middleton playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else playing, and you still lost the game. So I can't trust the Pacers. Yeah, they won the game, but I feel like you guys might win next and then just end in the Garden. That's what I think.
Well, I love the way you think, though. Hopefully, from your mouth to God's ears to the Garden and to the Knicks.
From my lips to God's ears.
Your mouth, lips, same thing. It's coming out of the same area.
That means it's my vocal cord.
Oh, all right. So that's gonna wrap it up for basketball. I mean, that's all we have left right now. And then before we jump into hockey, that Tom Brady roast was amazing.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, you didn't? Why do I keep on thinking you watched it? Because I told you about it.
For TikTok, everybody has posted it.
Yo, boy.
I still gotta watch it. I'm just gonna watch it on the flight. That way I can entertain myself.
Yo, that girl Nikki Glazer, she's like become like the next celebrity. Like
she has a special tomorrow, apparently. Like I think
everybody dies someday. Yeah, apparently it's funny. Like I seen a clip, and it was about like being a good mom is hard, and then she was like, but being a bad mom, that's easy. And then they were like, you know what, being a dad is super easy. Like you just there.
Yeah, she compared it to like being a good dad. She's like being a bad mom, like being a good dad. You do like the bare minimum.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna. I don't know. I'll see if I can watch it, but
she did have a lot of great jokes though. Like
she absolutely killed it. But I'm more impressed also with that like athletes themselves, like the way they went up there. And Julian was on a different level.
I haven't seen Julian.
Oh, Julian, you got to yeah.
I seen like but no, I seen like one little Gronk. I think.
Which of the wait before? All right, which one did you see of Gronk?
I don't even know if I saw a joke. I think the only one I saw was like when you said, I'm not that much of a dumbass as everybody thinks.
Oh yeah, so yeah, because he said a joke and he was like, you see, I wrote that one myself. I am creative, not like you guys all think I'm a fucking idiot.
Why does everybody think he is an idiot? It's because he is at all?
It's because he's a frat. If you notice, every time they played, he was out clubbing. He's a frat kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I think that's what it is. Like, you just associated him with like this man doesn't really care. He ran wrong routes. He didn't read playbooks.
Yeah, but that's like Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey doesn't run a route. I mean, it literally is just whatever he creates in the get go.
It's like
And
he
then
said, yeah,
and they just happen to have Hall of Fame because Patrick Mahomes gonna be Hall of Fame easily.
yeah. No, I agree.
Hall of Fame QBs literally who just have that connection. That's what it is. It's literally Gronk and Brady. Just now is Travis and Mahomes because
Yeah,
Gronk ran bad routes all the time, but Brady was like, fuck it, let me just throw it to him.
yeah.
And Kelsey mixes his own shit.
Nah,
So
yeah.
Mahomes he just has that special
I mean,
connection.
oh, and then one more before you got to see. I think it was Julian that said this. He was like, I got a lot of rings. He was like, but my favorite ring is the one of you, coach. Coach. He was like, when you got caught leaving the girl's house. You see that video?
Oh yeah.
He's like, you still got it, coach. You still got it. And then,
I
oh
didn't know he
man,
was. So he's not married then? Is that actually real?
no, yeah,
Oh, is that just a
he's been not married though. He's divorced.
damn? Look
Yeah,
at Belichick.
I mean,
This
who doesn't
guy,
want
and you see how all he does is just
word?
chest workout because this dude
That's what
came out like straight
that,
up built.
that's why he's always worn a sweater. He doesn't want to like the other coaches come out looking all like on.
Yeah, so he's
He
the
was
type
like,
of
no,
person at the gym who has a hoodie on, his whole hoodie on, with music, and he's just like straight rocking to that shit.
where he
And
doesn't even
then
look up.
exactly, that's exactly what he does.
Oh man, but nah, yeah, you gotta watch it. It was really good. And then they
I'm
mentioned that
gonna
he's
watch
gonna
it on the
be
plane.
huh?
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, he's gonna be a
Apparently, he's gonna
pro.
be on the Manny
That's
cast,
what
and
I'm
he's also
saying.
gonna be on the
Pat McAfee show.
MLB show.
Yeah,
I
so
like
good.
Bill Belichick out having coaching. He seems like more of a personality. Plus, you have more of an insight of exactly what he thinks.
Yeah, I
Because you
mean
actually like it's listening to him like speak is actually very like
that's why.
intellectual.
Yeah, that's why they said the draft was pretty cool with it. Like when they did it on that side, the Pat McAfee show, because
Mm-hmm.
you got all his insight. Like basically you're getting what going on in the room as
And
like
the
every.
elders are right. They came in suitcase and luggages. They probably staying at the guest suite.
Oh, that's lit. So I don't know, it's dope. But let's get into hockey. Before we get into like what's left, we gotta do our sincere apologizes, a moment for silence for the Vegas Knights.
Oh, I
Um,
was gonna say, so who died?
your heart, the Las Vegas Knights.
Golden
Unfortunately,
Knights.
oh yeah, well, Golden Knights, Las Vegas Golden Knights. Fortunately, couldn't capitalize. Took them to Game 7. Gotta give them credit. Took them to Game 7, but couldn't finish the game. Tough, good game.
If they would have won Game 3 in OT, it would have been over.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it
yeah,
was
because
good. It was a good game. Then
no,
no,
it
but
was
they had so many chances. Eichel missed so many wide open
yeah,
opportunities. Like even he knows that like those are things that he finishes. Like Game 7, literally could have changed it because when they tied it, they could have been up by one, ending the second, going into the third. And even everybody was like, that's just like a game changer. Like you score point out big, Dallas to come out more aggressive and all that. And Vegas has that that veteran mentality that they already been there, so they know how to finish it off. And I felt like they could have finished it off, but it's just like minor things that they just couldn't finish. And give credit to Dallas that they won.
yeah, and now so let's jump into hockey. Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche
That's
are
first
huh?
game.
What
That's
happened?
his first game.
Yeah.
Up 3-0, and then you end up losing in OT. That's crazy.
So I went to sleep. Like, so I watching the game, whatever, and then I went to sleep. I'm like, easy. And the next morning, I wake up and on my way to work, they're like, "Yo, the Avalanche really like came back 4-3." So I'm like, "Damn, I should have live betted them." And then a couple of days later, I think the Oilers did it or the Canucks did it. One of them that was down
Instead,
that was like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?"
the Oilers. I'm surprised the Oilers really like had that. Like that's why I had them winning today. Because what the hell that's a bad thing to do. But look at
Yeah,
that, they came back and bounced back game two.
yeah. Right
That's
now
gonna
it's
be a good
1-1.
series. I think that's the closest or best series out of all of them. I want to say that should come out, but who knows?
It's like the thing. Colorado plays physical at times, but Dallas just needs to stay in the game and they know how to finish games. I think that's the main difference for them. they know how to just stay in within the game close enough where when they got a strike, they do, and that's the advantage I feel like the Stars have. In the other game we have what is they're 1-1, right? The Oilers and the Canucks. This is game
It was
three.
only game one. It was game
Also,
two.
it's 1-0.
Mm.
Oh, then they just wow. I thought they were 1-1 by now. Well,
Yeah,
they're
for sure.
1-1 literally now in the game. They're playing each
Oh,
other.
actually, it was 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
I know they started after uh, Panthers game.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So they're 1-1. Definitely, I see the Oilers definitely winning that one. I don't see the
Mm-hmm.
Canucks like really having a fair shot. Who knows? But the Oilers definitely are more of a fast paced, physical, goal scoring team. I'm surprised with the Boston Bruins and Florida. They're going. Florida leads now 2-1. The
Florida's
first
a good
game,
team.
no, I mean they're favorites to win the Stanley
Mm-hmm.
Cup. So,
That's the thing.
but
They're really good.
I didn't see Boston doing what they did first game,
I
which I
think
guess
it was just emotion. It's
that's
the
what I was
hype
gonna say
in that
because
game seven. It's just all. That's why I thought Dallas was gonna win because I'm like, you just came out. Avalanche was sitting for a week. Panthers were sitting for a week. You're like, all right, you just played against them. You had all these like highs up there, and now you go to the next game. Be like, we got this shit. Like we feeling it. We got it going, and then that's all it was. And now you see like it didn't take long for Florida to
yeah, I
destroy
mean
them.
the first game was actually all three games have been a beating by either
Mm-hmm.
side. Like it hasn't been close at all. Like the first game was obviously I think 6-2 or 5-2 whatever.
I
Then
thought Boston was gonna blow it again, like they always do.
yeah, and then last game the Panthers came out and blew them out, and today again 6-2 was the final score. So
It's a fucking beating.
yeah, I 4-1 I got is what I got. I don't see the Bruins winning another one besides the first one.
I mean, maybe the Bruins could take one at home, make it a 4-2 series. But I don't think they'll win
But
more.
if they lose the next one, it's over
Probably.
because they're not gonna they lose at home. They're home now. So if they lose at home now, then there's no way if they're going back to Florida and winning. But and then we have the Rangers and the Hurricanes. The Rangers up 3-0. 3-0. Can we have a
These
seat?
some crazy games. They've been super tight. All these games going to overtime, like triple overtime almost.
We have a double overtime and another. So 2 out of 3 games have been overtimes.
Uh huh.
Um, the Canes are one of the best defensive teams, especially when it comes to the power plays. The Rangers are good scoring on power plays, but it seems like I don't know, the Rangers they got it going. Everybody.
You got Panarin, Sabanija. You got just everybody just hitting all cylinders. You got Igor playing like the
So
goal is smaller than him, and he's like overpowering. It's like it's so difficult to score on him.
so the last game 2, it was definitely all him. If it wasn't for him,
Mhm.
especially in the overtime, we would have been lost. That guy was saving everything left and right. Game 3, another overtime, and I had to watch the replay about 4 times to see how that puck went into the net because it was supposed to be just a regular slap shot, and somehow it hit the stick and went through Panarin's legs to go inside the net. And I didn't see that all live at all until the puck was in and they're celebrating because
Yeah, I didn't see the game.
they even took a while to like see until they looked and they're like, oh, like it's in, we're good. And then 3-0, hopefully another sweep so then we can have more time to rest a little bit.
I don't
um
know. I feel like Hayes will at least try to win next game at home, and you guys finish at the Garden.
I mean, yeah, but you don't want to like really
But
take
if I was the Rangers, y'all going
exactly.
ham
Yeah,
because
you try to
I ain't
close it
winning
out and
this
that's
shit.
it. um Hopefully it could be the year they went, I think 2 years ago to the Eastern Conference Finals and lost. So hopefully they
Mhm.
can make it all the way this year. But I like the way they're playing. Physical. They're healthy. Great coaching. Because the same players. Nobody's changed. It's just change of coach. So we'll see what happens. And then Yeah, I mean that's basically it for hockey. It's crazy because before this, you have like all these teams on both sides, like NBA and hockey. Now it's like, all right, we basically have 8 teams. That's it, 4 series to talk about, and
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not much going on. No, that's pretty much it.
so it's
The football schedule comes out next week. The
I-
football like off season hype is already basically dying
yeah,
down.
I think
More
the
that's
rookies reported like I think this week or started signing their contract this year. I mean this year, this week. I know the
yeah.
Giants
But
did.
also veterans are doing non-mandatory off season practice
Okay,
too.
okay,
Because some of the Jets players are going to the facility and stuff like that. So there's like now it's just more gearing up for training camp. So they'll do this like non-mandatory. Then there's like those mandatory mini camps. That's like
yeah,
3 days for 1 week, like 3 days in 1 week or whatever. And then they all take a huge break, and so they
and
all come back
yeah,
in July. That's exactly how it is. Um,
we're getting closer.
so
We're getting
really,
closer.
so yeah, it's not much left. Next Wednesday is the schedule. So that's good. Apparently they held it off because
I thought it
the
was supposed to
NFL
be
is having a
yesterday.
contract. Yeah, they're supposed to have a. I think they held it off because they said the NFL is coming out with a contract with Netflix to I think show
They want to
two
give games or something like that. I seen
two
that.
games or one game. I think it's 2 games. But yeah, Netflix wants to be a part of it. So I don't know how that's gonna work. But then
Uh,
again, that's easier to get Netflix and everybody fucking getting Prime because Prime. What the hell? Not everybody had
yeah,
Prime.
but does Netflix have live streaming?
Yeah, don't remember they did that Chris Rock streaming
I
and the
guess
roast wasn't the
yeah,
roast live? Oh no, yeah, that was
yeah,
Netflix now,
yeah.
right?
It was. I guess yeah. So in a way, so so it's like they pick and choose when to do live. Like not
Wait,
everything has
yeah, because Amazon has live now. Um, who's the one?
what
Is it Peacock that tried to do one too? I don't
Peacock
remember.
has live.
Yeah,
They had the Saturday game this year.
yeah, I think they have one too. Then
So I don't know. I mean,
all
they
the
also
streaming networks can go live. Netflix definitely can go live. I just want to know how much bandwidth they can actually hold, like how much capacity you can really hold. Like now, like you're really streaming.
a
Like
full like NFL game.
you don't if it's a real good game, everybody has Netflix.
Yeah.
That's probably the number one thing. They didn't even lose out when they made that whole stupid not sharing thing. If anything, they gained
And
more. Um, but what's it called? Now it's the Chris Rock thing. I doubt it was gonna be that many people compared to an NFL game. Like imagine you got like a real prime, like great game. Like you want to because apparently there's like 6 or 7 rematch this season of like playoff games.
okay.
Like the AFC conference or the NFC conference, and for sure the Super Bowl teams are playing again. So imagine they put one of those games and everybody wants to watch it. So it'll be interesting to see how it happens. But
Yeah, I
I want
mean, no, it's pretty cool.
NFL is always about making money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they care about. That's why they're even thinking about extending it to 18 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes, I think it was Patrick Mahomes that said like the 18 weeks is like it's fine, whatever they want to extend it, but they should do what basically the NBA does is give them their All Star break legit in the middle, where it's basically
I,
not like
I kind of would like an 18 game season because it does make sense, even though I don't have the next day off. So I don't know. Not everybody has President's Days off. Is that President's Day?
no the Super Bowl will fall on President's Day. No,
Is it President's
yeah.
Day? The one in October?
Oh
Or is it
yeah.
March
So so the Super Bowl will fall the following one or in
Yeah.
2 weeks technically.
It'll follow. It'll be 1 week after because right now the Super Bowl is 1 week before that Monday holiday.
Okay, okay,
So
okay,
that's why they want to go to 18 games to make it the next Monday off.
okay.
So most people are off, not
See,
everybody.
so now, so wait, so you just took away last year for the first time. You put NFL games on a Christmas schedule, right? Now you're gonna put a final game on an NBA weekend because NBA has that weekend specifically because of that.
But if you think about it, apparently the NFL's rule was like they never wanted to keep the NFL games. It just happened to fall.
I know.
This is on a
Now they got
Wednesday,
two,
bro.
and
You
now they
got two
got two.
games. Like what
Yeah, I
the
know.
hell? I know how they're gonna do it too. They're probably gonna have the team play that Sunday, and then they're like, "All right, you play Wednesday, and then you'll have your bye week." That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay. Damn,
I think that's
that's a
exactly.
that's a short like s- span.
Oh no, I'm lying. It's the
No,
reverse. you're playing Sunday, but 2 weeks ago. Your bye week's the Sunday prior that Wednesday,
and you play
and
that Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
And since you already play one, they're gonna count it as probably that week
that
of.
week.
Yeah. So
And you
you're
don't
gonna start, and then you don't play it, and then obviously you got the next Sunday, or they can put the next
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can give them a Thursday game.
Or even a Saturday, because usually when Christmas comes now, that's exactly
Well,
what it
they
is.
do
That's what
have.
Saturday starts getting in the mix too.
Yeah, it's the more games the better. So I'm okay with it. Gives more chances to what?
It's straight up crazy though how the NFL just little by little just maneuvering like all these players like shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool. If you're gonna extend it, then you got to give these teams an extra bye week. But
Yeah,
how's it gonna work though?
two
Because
bye
now
weeks per team.
that's what not because how's it gonna work? Because right now the NFL is the week before the holiday. Now you're trying
Yeah,
to extend it an extra week. Is it gonna be an extra game? Because now if it's an extra game, I mean everybody gets an extra bye week. Now that's 2 weeks for everybody. So it's still not following the holiday.
they're about to play into March. The way it's going.
I think they're waiting to like extend it to like Easter's because they know that everybody be off that time.
Oh man.
It's because how are you gonna have two bye weeks? So now I'm playing 18-game season. No, yeah, an 18-game season because right now it's 17 games. I have one bye week, so now I'm following on present day. But then if you're gonna give me another bye, because honestly, everybody's gonna be like, yo, that's a lot of games.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a week after technically.
yeah. So now you're going. So what are we gonna do? Move the holiday for you guys? Like, make your fucking money.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work, but it's interesting. Either way, I'm excited for football. I can't wait. Baseball, we'll catch up on that when the time
Yankees is still
comes.
hot.
So yeah, the Yankees are
Yankees is
doing
still
good.
hot.
I heard
Astros
the
still.
I heard that the Mets on big time like basically to show themselves right now is coming up because they have a big like homestand against good teams. So it's like right now you'll see where they're gonna
I
be
think
at
they
basically.
debuted their uniform today or
But
yesterday, some shit like that.
oh, they
The
have. I
black
didn't even
ones.
know they had a new uniform. To be honest.
Yeah, they had this some black uniform. It's called the Subway. I forgot what it's called.
Okay. No, but yeah, the Yankees, yeah, they're doing good, and then the Astros are absolutely trash this year.
Oh,
From
it's amazing.
so it's like,
That's great. I mean,
yeah.
because they won yesterday. Yankees won
But
today again. The Yankees are just hot. They're just hot.
they gotta keep
Pitching,
they
batting.
they gotta keep it that way though, like all the way, like not like start breaking down towards like the end of the season. They need to go
No,
through
but I
that.
mean, you gotta have everybody healthy. That's the main thing.
That's
But
what it
in
is.
that
That's what I'm saying.
sport, it's so hard to have people healthy nowadays.
Tell me about it. Uh, we're
Tell me about it. I fucking lost my quarterback in 4 plays.
okay. So did I.
How?
Jalen Brunson's my quarterback, and he's limping out there.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
I didn't even see this dude finish a drive.
Okay, but at least you
The
didn't. You
dude,
didn't have.
his highlights literally him coming out with the flag.
Okay,
And
but
that's
you.
what all hoping.
Okay, but look, it happened like before the season. Imagine you made to the playoffs. He runs out excited, right? Wild card weekend, where oh shit! Now how devastated are you?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers goes out there, wild card weekend, and it's
Bro,
like,
it's gonna
well,
be that's whenever he gets hurt.
no, but
Because
now
we
he
know
has
we're going to
time.
Tyrod. Now we got Tyrod Taylor, and then we know he's gonna give us like a couple of minutes,
A couple
and
of
then
minutes.
hopefully Jordan Travis is healthy and he's good because he's gonna have to lead that team to this like promised land.
Just play each one a quarter, and you're good to go. That's it.
They
Like
got they gotta protect Aaron Rodgers all possible. Like don't let him touch him. Like if Rodgers sees something coming, just go down.
you can't put like 8 people on the line. It's just see what happens.
I won't put Brees. I still have Brees as RB, but I'll put in like Kenny Oboa in there, like just a big guy. Just be in there. Just stack them up.
I know.
Just have Gary and Williams run the route. Then you got the Yak King running up there. Wow, we good.
Yo, you know how bad, like how crazy it is that Josh Hart hasn't like has played like 48 minutes for like all the games, the last four
No,
games. That
he
no.
benched it.
So the fact that he sat right for 4 minutes and made breaking news like all over,
Yeah,
so that's crazy. Like it was
he
like
played for 12 quarters in a row.
he played like about 200 minutes.
That's
Like
insane. Imagine. You know what kind of physical
I,
shape you have to be to do that shit. That's
I
you run up
yeah
and down. The dude's like he doesn't even look tired. He literally got 17 boards today. He
yeah.
literally getting 13, 14, 15 boards.
I don't
He
know how he
shoots.
does it, to be
He's
honest.
aggressive. He plays well. Like, it doesn't even look like he takes off. Like,
So
what the hell is this guy on? Does he like
so
smoke something before he
I
gets on the court? Like, it's
so
insane.
my thing is he probably doesn't go as hard, obviously, during practice, and then keeps it just like at least like staying in shape or whatever for the games. But regardless,
Nah,
playing 48 minutes,
it's just no way that
I
you
don't.
can play so much and like UK, all right, not tomorrow, rest, boom, hustle. Like, that's crazy.
Because
It's
I
just
look at it, I mean,
nonstop running.
obviously, I'm not an athlete like him, but like if I go play like ball for fun, still the next day I do feel a little sore. Like if somebody tells me to play, I am like sore, like back to back. And this
Imagine
guy's
going
doing.
back the next day.
That's what I'm saying, and he's doing it obviously at a more physical state and rebounds and like getting hit. Like it's a lot. I mean, credit
It's
to him,
crazy.
but we need it. We need everything we can right now. And like you said earlier, Alec Burks came through. I mean, we lost the game, but he played well. We didn't see this from him at all. So we'll see next game what we can do, and hopefully by next time we do the podcast, the Knicks are into the Knicks and the Rangers are in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. That's it. But I think we covered it all for today. I mean, you have
Yeah,
anything else? I think we're good.
Oh, that's
So
done.
wait, before we let go, what's the score?
I don't know. He's on
Because
commercial. What the fuck you want me to say? I don't know.
no, because I am gonna check
The Nuggets still winning.
because I said they're gonna win this game. Remember we bet $20? It's crazy.
Did the game end though? That's my question.
The game is done.
End?
Clearly my Wi-Fi is not working now. I guess I have the same issue as Rick. But you know what, guys? It's gonna be a wrap. It was fun. Another great episode. We talked about all the players going on, and hopefully my Knicks can pull it through, and my Rangers definitely can pull it through. And one of them makes it, or both, to the Eastern Conference Finals. Until next time, peace.
See ya.